Every person notion the Bridges were Hollywood's best family. Lloyd starring with sons Jeff and Beau in hit after hit, three generations of skill sharing the display screen. But there was some other story, certainly one of contention, resentment, and a father's impossible preference that nearly destroyed all of them. Now we are exposing what absolutely occurred at the units in their maximum well-known movies, and the surprising confession that Lloyd took to his grave. Lloyd Bridges changed into born on January 15th, 1913 in San Leandro, California. His mother and father, Harriet and Lloyd Bridges Sr., had moved there from Kansas earlier than he turned into born. His father changed into a businessman who ran hotels or even owned a movie theater for a time. That early connection to amusement may also have influenced Lloyd. However, appearing wasn't usually in his plans. His own family moved round Northern California at the same time. As he was developing up that regular exchange, may additionally have helped him broaden the adaptability that later described his acting profession. His father was hoping he might end up a legal professional, which turned into a first-rate and strong profession, but Lloyd's interests were already drifting in any other direction. He graduated from Petaluma High School in 1931, and after that he enrolled on the University of California, Los Angeles at UCLA. He studied political science, but college has a way of introducing people to sudden paths for Lloyd. That direction was theater. He joined campus productions, and before long he realized appearing was what he desired to do. In the course of one of these performers, March Hare, he met a fellow performer named Dorothy Dean. She would later come to be his spouse and lifetime partner. He additionally joined the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity, which gave him a sturdy social network. The cultural scene at UCLA was thriving, and the excitement of acting in front of a target market made it clean that law changed into no longer his future. The stage was wherein he belonged. By the overdue 1930s, Lloyd had started out appearing professionally. His Broadway debut came in 1939. In a manufacturing of Othello appearing, stay in the front of a target audience, become a venture. However, it gave him valuable revel in the New York theater. International turned into aggressive. However, he became decided to show himself beyond Broadway. He have become concerned in off-Broadway productions and helped establish a theater inside the Cat-Appletees there. He acted, directed, and produced that Palms-On experience. Made him extra than simply an actor. It gave him a deeper understanding of storytelling and performance. The Great Depression had made things difficult for the leisure enterprise, but it also compelled artists to be creative and innovative. Lloyd changed into no exception. Hollywood quickly have become his next task. He commenced appearing in movies in the past due 30s. Although his first roles had been small, in 1941 he signed with Columbia Photographs as agreement player that intended he had constant work, although the components have been minor. Certainly one of his early roles turned into In Right Here Comes Mr. Jordan 1941, where he performed a pilot in a brief however memorable scene, simply as his movie career turned into starting to benefit momentum. World War II modified the whole lot in 1000. In 942, he enlisted in the U.S. Coast Guard. His time in the carrier took him away from Hollywood, but it gave him actual lifestyles reviews that might later shape his acting. The discipline and bodily needs of Navy life could assist him carry authenticity to the movement and journey roles he could take on later. While the struggle ended, he back to Hollywood. However, the industry had modified. The late 1940s and early 50s were dominated with the aid of the Red Scare, and actors with any connection to left organizations had been under suspicion. Lloyd were worried. With the Actors Lab, a theater group connected to progressive politics, that association positioned him on a blacklist for a brief time for plenty. In Hollywood, blacklisting meant the stop of their careers, but lengthy. Before Jeff changed into stepping onto units himself, one and all his earliest roles changed into On Sea Hunt, a TV series that starred his father and older brother, Beau. Those early reviews gave Jeff extra than just performing credit score. They taught him the basics of performance and storytelling, at the same time as also showing him the demanding situations of being an actor. His circle of relatives played a key position in shaping his love for the craft. While Lloyd turned into regularly busy with paintings, Beau have become a mentor and role model. For 1843 version, their bond helped Jeff navigate the unpredictable nature of Hollywood. By the point he completed high college in 1967, he already had years of industry revel in, but appearance wasn't his simplest ardor. For a time, he'd taken into consideration stepping far away from the circle of relatives' business to discover different hobbies, but the pull of acting became too strong to ignore. In 1971, Jeff's career took a chief leap forward when he landed a role in The Last Picture Show, a coming-of-age drama directed by using Peter Bogdanovich, gambling Dwayne Jackson, excessive college soccer participant. Facing the uncertainty of adulthood, Jeff introduced a performance that earned him an Academy Award nomination for Fine Assisting Actor. It became a breakthrough moment, proving that he'd become greater than simply the son of a famous actor. Over the next few years, he persevered to build his recognition with standout performances in Fat City 1972 and The Ultimate American Hero 1973. Then came Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, 1974, a movie that cemented his place in Hollywood. Starring along Clint Eastwood, Jeff performed a charismatic younger, 1947, automobile thief, and his performance earned him any other Oscar nomination. The film was successful, and audiences took notice of his herbal allure and easy talent. Jeff's capability to evolve to special roles have become his trademark. He didn't need to be typecast, something he had learned from looking his father's profession. Lloyd Bridges became well known for Sea Hunt, but that fulfillment additionally made it tougher for him to break into other roles. Jeff took that lesson to heart, selecting elements that allowed him to discover unique genres, from the journey of 2017 King Kong 1000 to 976 to the romantic thriller Someone Killed Her Husband 1978. He was constantly pushing himself as an actor, whilst he had already constructed an outstanding career. It'd become his function in Crazy Coronary Heart 2009 that sooner or later earned him an Academy Award. Playing Terrible Blake, a washed-up United States singer struggling with alcoholism, Jeff introduced a unicooked and deeply transferring performance. The film was, to begin with, intended to be a small price range release. However, his portrayal made it an immediately hit. He even discovered to play the guitar and sing for the function, including another layer of authenticity to his performance, winning the Oscar for First-Rate Actor. Changing to a career-defining moment, however, he did not exchange his approach to acting. He remained committed to playing unique and hard characters, whether or not in True Grit 2010, Hell or High Water 2016, or terrible instances on the El Royale 2018. Outdoor of performing, Jeff discovered balance in his personal life, something rare in Hollywood. He met Susan Gahn whilst filming Rancho Deluxe in 1975, and they married 2 years later. Their dating has been a consistent source of support and 2127. Collectively, they raised 3 daughters, Isabel, Jessica, and Haley. In contrast to many actors who conflict to stability, family, and career, Jeff made it a concern. He has regularly spoken about the significance of his own family, crediting them with preserving him grounded through the United States of America and downs of Hollywood. His daughters have every pursued their own paths, with Isabel becoming an author, Jessica a musician, and Haley an indoors dressmaker. Jeff even collaborated with Isabel on a children's book, Maintain Daddy-Daughter Day. His bond along with his daughters became even more potent after he identified with lymphoma in 2020. Battling most cancers gave him a new appreciation for existence. And after successful remedy, he lowered back to acting with a renewed attitude. Jeff's career has lasted for extra than 5, a long time, because he never allowed himself to be boxed into one kind of role. He took on initiatives that challenged him, prevented the trap of being typecast, and constantly remained open to new opportunities, whether or not playing the laid-back dude within The Big Lebowski or a hardened lawman in Hell or Excessive Water. He has confirmed time and time once more that he's one in every of Hollywood's most versatile actors. His father's advice to embrace range fashioned his career, and in doing so, he created a legacy that maintains to encourage generations of actors.